and internet news and drama, things of that. It either is her recipe or came from one of our neighbors, I believe. So it's my first time making it. I also got a KitchenAid recently. I've been talking about these damn things for a while now, and now I have one. I have all the ingredients here we need. I've got my eggs. I've got my 3 pans. The thing I might get started on here would be the oven, because I hate waiting on ovens, and I think this oven needs to be started at 350, and I don't want to hold that off, right? So that's number one. I have 4 eggs. I have my sugar. I got all the stuff I need. I got my sugar here, okay? I got my salt, which it needs. I've got my vegetable oil. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared I don't have enough vegetable oil. It needs 1.5 cups, and I don't know if that's 1.5 cups. I'm very scared about that. I have baking soda. I've hate more than having to like lightly micro something in the middle of baking. I've got my butter that I softened up. Okay. This is all stuff. I got my confectioner sugar, which I bought more. This carrot cake, if the stream is even still working, which it says it is, if it Fs, then I want a chatter to tell me if it Fs, okay? But I think we're good. I keep canceling the stream. Carrot cake for my first time. Now you're gonna say, well, you're making a carrot cake. Oh, where's the damn carrots at, right? And apparently one year made it with pineapple, as this recipe correctly calls for, well-drained pineapple. She told me the other day that I didn't like it when the pineapple was there when I was little. So I've grown older, and I have a suspicion I might like it, but I didn't buy pineapple, so this one's gonna be without pineapple. It also calls for raisins and pecans, which it lists as optional, but the main part is gonna be the carrots. And I got some, oh God, these carrots got like frostbitten a little bit. Jesus, I hate my fridge so much. I'm gonna have to turn this fridge down. That's no bueno. I got some, not have enough. I don't know if this will be 3 cups worth. In fact, I'm starting to feel like it might not be. But we shall try it anyway. We will prevail, okay? All right, so I'm gonna this in. This will probably be, this would work. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna shave down these carrots because I'm obviously gonna need to include that in there, right? So I'm gonna shave these carrots down. Boom. By probably I mean I definitely should have bought more carrots. I actually think I have another bag of carrots in the fridge. I eat carrots a lot. So I'm kind of also hoping I'm lucky on that front. Shadow banned too lately. But I also haven't been streaming a lot. That's another problem. All right, boom. And then once I get these, and see where that gets me. It shows the stream's lagging like crazy on here. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's because OBS is closed. Boom. I think that's what it is. It doesn't. Live chat's unavailable. Is my stream even working? Oh well. All right, if it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't, all right? And we move on to greener pastures. God, how is my refrigerator? Another bag of carrots in here, actually. What is going on here? I've never seen my stream go... I've never seen my stream get this bad. I don't know what's going on here. I might not do a freaking baking stream ever again with the way that the internet treats me when I do this kind of thing. Shall feel me? I'm gonna shave one more carrot. One more. Sleeves up in case Blender's watching. All right, here we go. So here's what we're gonna do. In a large bowl, this situation right here. So I'm gonna put the eggs in a large bowl. Beat eggs. Okay. Boom. There's one. Two. Oh shoot, I see a little drip. I see a little drip. We're gonna clean it up. All right. Cool. God, it's amazing how much eggs these things take. All right, there it is. Oh, a little shell. You don't want to eat the shell. Got it. Rescued the shell. Right. Until frothy. I think that's what it is, till it's like bubbly. Which it's starting to get there already. And then half a cup. All right, here we go. 1.5 cups of sugar. So we're gonna go boom. Just like that, okay? All right, now. Beat. Whoa, that's trippy. This is all science. This is crazy. Jesus. This is really annoying. All right, and 1, 2. There it is. Boom, there's the half a cup. Wow, that looks crazy. It looks like sandy eggs. That's amazing. I'll show it to the screen so people can see. I'm about to dump some of it out. There it is. All right. It doesn't really look lemon colored, but I'll buy the Meta. Okay. Slowly add oil. 1 to... All right, I think I should use the blender. I think this is what I gotta use. All right. All right, I've never even actually used this before. This is... Unless I restart it. I don't know what to do. There's 0 views, 0... I'm like totally bottomed out here. I actually kind of can't... Oh my god, I did have just enough. Wow. Get that out of my sight. Wow, that makes life so easy. This thing just does the work for you. I used to use my arm and go crazy mode. Alright, if this stream ends on me, I'm gonna freak out. I just realized this stream was set to not public. The stream was set to private. Wow. I'm going to make it public. There. Stream is public now. Stream public, sorry. Okay, sorry, stream's public. All right, how do I... give me a second. Let me republic this stream. Making carrot cake. All right, there we go. All right, I think we're good now. I think we're good. Sorry. So I know it just went public, but you can catch up later on. You can catch up later on with this if you want via rewinding, because I just made it live. But basically where we're at, if you just got here because it's live, I mixed the eggs and I just got this thing. I got the KitchenAid with the oil in there, and I got the oven started, and then I got some carrots shredded a little bit over here, okay? So that's where we're at. Now I need to do something real quickly. I need to set these right over here, like so. All right, now. Okay, that's probably good enough on that. I don't want to beat it too much. All right, sift together flour, cinnamon, fold dry ingredients by thirds into egg mixture. Okay, so I need a separate bowl. I need a separate bowl right here. Separate bowl for the dry ingredients. Violet, what's up? Yo, what's up, Violet? How you doing? We're talking about Michael Jackson and the music, then I'll play that song. But the other kind of, you can beat your eggs. You can do that on YouTube. It's not TOS. I do that same shit with streamers I watch. You like put them in your pocket and you pull it out when you can. So that's awesome. Thank you. Okay. I need to figure out how much flour. What are you guys up to? Let me know what you're up to in chat tonight. I want to hear what everyone's got on their docket. I still have to do editing work tonight, so I'm going to see what I can do. Sift together the flour. 2 cups of flour. That's what it wants. Okay. Have you ever made a carrot cake before, Justin? This is my first time doing this. And boom. Bingo. I got this KitchenAid, so I was like, why would I not use the KitchenAid? You know what I mean? Boom. Flour all set. Well, I shouldn't put that away. I'm going to station it over there. Not much of a baker. Baker. All right. I got flour all over my damn phone. I'm not... I bake more of like cookies and stuff. I don't make too many cakes, but I have this blender now, and I'm like, I might as well try to make something that I don't normally make. You know what I mean? Also, what's happening in the internet sphere right now? I feel like I made that video about that guy that got caught up with a bunch of stuff. People finding PORN on his screen. That was pretty bad. And then there was a video that, if you will. I know there's like a bunch of Pokey hate going around on Twitter. The usual Pokey Ray. Who else? Cinna. They're all kind of grouped into this like hate mirage going on Twitter that has been like an endless campaign to be like, these women are too old. It's like the most misogynistic hate campaign going around. I see it every day on my Twitter feed. Spoon of cinnamon. So I'm gonna get out teaspoon. Oh, no. Half a teaspoon? No. Why is this hard to find? There shouldn't be that hard to find. I'll just use my regular ones. Okay, here we go. 4 teaspoons. What if I just want 1 teaspoon? 3/4 of a teaspoon. Is this my 1 teaspoon? Jeez, that took me a minute. All right. 1 teaspoon. We need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And this over here. Uh-oh. All right, are we good? All right, here we go. Now we're gonna do baking powder. I do not want to forget that. So we need our 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which we got right here. The good old fashioned. I don't want to do this, but I think I have to. All right, there we go. All right, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And we need baking soda, okay? One and 2 teaspoons. Bam. There's 1 teaspoon of salt. So I gotta do a quick little, and the carrots are gonna be tricky because I might not have enough carrots. The stuff to make that rise. This is interesting. It almost like makes, it's almost like if there was like a cinnamon flour mixture that would avoid this step, right? Like a, they should sell this as a mixture. This should just be a mixture that people can buy. It probably is in bags. That's probably how they sell carrot cake in a bag at the store. But it's always better when you into egg mixture. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time here. There it is. Now I need a spatula. I need a little spatula, if you know what I mean. I wonder where my spatula's at. There it is. All right, we're gonna shut this off and we're gonna spatula the sides real quick. All right. Oh, this is so nice. Do I try it yet, or is that kind of gnarly to try? Will I get sick? The batter is very good. The batter is very good. Okay. All right, now we got that chilling over there. And now I got to add in the carrots. This is going to be the tricky part because it wants me to add in I think this thing will grate the carrots the way I need them to be grated. It's going to be weird to grate the carrots into this. Although I might cut myself doing this in the process. So I might have to pick another way to do it. Although this is the best way to do it. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. This is going to take forever to do if I do it this way. I'm going to have to find a quicker way to do it. Maybe what I'll do is run the carrots into a food processor. That's definitely what I should be doing, not this manual way. Let's do the food processor, baby. All right, that's gonna have to happen right here. All right. And I'm gonna have to cut the ends off of these carrots. Like so. Boom. I don't even know if this will work properly. We shall see. This may or may not be one of my more boring streams. I apologize. Okay. We're making progress over here. I like this. Okay, this is going in the right direction. I like where it's going. All right. I should not do that, especially on stream. People are going to get mad at that, but it's all good. Cut. Splicing and dicing over here. All right, boom. Bam. All right, I'm gonna see how much this is. This might be quite a bit of carrots so far. We're doing a little bit of, there we go. I don't know if this is like the right amount so far. It feels like we have a lot of carrots though. I'm gonna try to, clean some of this off. I also can't read chat anymore. Blender, what's up? How are you? Roughly chopping. Yeah, that's what I was just doing. I was roughly. You missed it. I almost You missed it. I seriously almost just put the carrots. The carrots. All right, got one. I might have just made 1 cup right there. This might just be all 1 cup. Oh yeah, I think I made perfectly. I assume you have. You might have like your own carrot cake recipe. Look at that. Boom. All right, we're gonna do this all over again. Roughly chop them up. All right, let's do this again. Let's roughly chop them up, throw them in there. All right, let's do this. Ah. All right, boom. I got way too much stuff all over my hands. I got my sleeves rolled up. I did that much. So I'm jumping around. It might be my Wi-Fi. My signal's pretty bad. I don't know why my signal's bad. My signal's awful. I don't know why. I have like dog water signal. So it might be like something about the cold weather makes my signal really bad. All right, there we go. Now there's 1 cup. Now let's try to do 2 cups. My kitchen's in the lower corner of the house. Yeah, that's true. That's also true. So maybe that plays a role. My Wi-Fi should be directly above my head, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Like the actual Wi-Fi box. Let me see, because if I go upstairs, so it's a little bit that way. The Wi-Fi should be like right there. So I don't know why. It's like, I don't know. I really don't know why my signal would be jumpy. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But we're working with what we have. We're working with it. All right. I'm gonna carrots max. I'm gonna roughly chop the carrots, throw them in there. I'm just gonna carrot max. And I need to cut more. Dude, I need to learn to double cut stuff. It's still better than yesterday. Yesterday, I'm pointing with a knife. Yesterday. In that moment, so I couldn't just like cancel it, you know? So I had no choice but to let it continue uploading so that I, you know, could get paid. Which, I can't say sucked because I enjoyed the shoot and I had fun and it was awesome. So you guys almost had that right in your ear? I'm gonna shave this. Like I said, we're gonna use up the most amount of carrots that I can. Like that. And like that. Alright, cool. And then boom, 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 boom. And boom. Alright, there we go. No. That's the rest of my carrots. Alright. There we go. And one more little carrot. I think whatever carrots I have here is going to be what goes into it. Better than if I had no carrots. I'm worried about? Oh, shoot. All right. You know what I'm worried about? This is what... Okay, it reconnected. All right. I am worried that I'm going to have to make... I hope I don't have to make this like 3 different times. I'm a little scared of that right now, but we will prevail. Why these chunks won't cut, but okay. There we go. And I'm just gonna use the rest of this in here. I'm not gonna even measure it. I'm just gonna use the rest of it, okay? All right, we got all that. I assume it would probably be like, we're doing the damn thing. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And then this, the lid, we got a little bit. All right, cool. Far from that. She's on a whole nother level. She's kind of on some like, boom. And then there's a thing she makes just like flashes in front of our eyes. She's a all this stuff is science. If you do it wrong, you're screwed. All right. All right, carrots are all mixed in. I was really worried about that part. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I think if I can. There's a way I can do this without, there's a way I can show this to you guys. Maybe once I pour it in or something, we'll do that. Because I know. Well, hold on, before I take this off. Okay. Pour this into. So I'm scared that I won't do this evenly. But it says pour into 3 greased. I gotta grease them. See, I almost didn't grease it. This is gonna be tough for me to do another baking stream. Only because the signal thing. I don't know why the signal is like dog water when I do it down here. All right, it's up, baby. All greased up. All right. I hope it's still here. It says it's not here. Connect my encoder to go live. Okay. All right, well, maybe I won't make you guys wait 30 minutes for me. For the thing to bake, because it is 30 minutes baking time. All right, 8-inch one. All right, I hope this is 8 inches. Screw it. try my best. I had a spatula. There it is. All right. I'm trying to put some. And let me give a little bit more to this one. A little bit more to that one. And a little bit more to this one. I'm gonna hope this blows up a little bit in the oven because it's looking a little bit weak right now. All right, am I still here? I can't tell. All right. Two. Uh-oh. Go like that, and that way I can throw this one in too. All right, there we go. Oh, 350. I gotta turn the temp down. All right, 350. For 30 minutes. I don't need 6. Like let's see. To make frosting, beat cream cheese. Okay, so I have to clean this out. I have to completely clean this out. It's gonna be hard to not want to eat this batter, but I have to clean this out to make the cream. This is disgusting, but I love eating batter. I don't like wasting food, so I'm gonna consume this. There we go. All right, it's clean. You're drunk again and I'm live. What's up? Assman Gold. That's the best username. Assman Gold. I met someone in real life, but I'll prevail. Strange encountering that brand of person in real life, you know? I hate that it's lagging. Let me see if I can fix the lag. That may or may not have fixed it. It says 0 drop to make the frosting. Boom. All right, all cleaned out. This is my first time using a KitchenAid too. How have you been though, Assman Gold? What's up with you? It's good to see you in stream again. I haven't seen you here in a minute. That must be wicked. Sometimes I wonder, I wonder what, I've seen it, but I also am like, as someone that's never had alcohol ever a day in their life, sometimes I'm like, I wonder, like, not that I would want to be, but I do wonder, I wonder what it's like with people that are drunk. Like, what changes, you know? Not something I ever want to personally entertain, nor do I really care to, but I wonder about it with other people. Doesn't mean that I want to try it, you know? All right, time to make the frosting. That was very easy to clean. Hot down under? Ooh, what do you mean by hot down under? Oh, when cake gets cool, cut each layer in half horizontally. Oh, I see why it said to do that. Okay. This right here is, I'm gonna let you guys in on this. 8 ounces. This one's, I think, 17 ounces of cream cheese. Cream cheese. Popping that in there. Okay. And then 40C or 104. Oh, geez, that's not, aren't you an Aussie? Weren't you another Aussie chatter? I know there's like 2 Aussie chatters in here. Aussie, yep, I was right. Bingo. What if you and Violet were secretly friends, but you guys just never told me? Somehow you guys knew each other in some random way, but you were just keeping that a secret from me. You were just gonna like let it be known one day. That'd be kind of wicked. Have you ever been in a stream where you know somebody in real life in that stream that's a stream viewer? I've had that happen a handful of times. All right, here we go. Here we go. Max Williams fan meetup. Fan meet, just post up with some fan meetup signs in Aussie. I'd go. That's nice of you. That's really funny. We're gonna do like this much of the cream cheese in it. I suspect that's probably 17. The rest of it, I have frozen bagels in my fridge, so, and they're really good. So this can be saved for the remainder of the frozen bagels that I own. That I have. I say that like it's a piece of gear. I own the bagels. They're no one else's bagels but mine. I own the bagels. I own the bagels. That sentence sounds so fucking funny. They're mine now. Bagel place, I can't reveal it because I would completely dox myself if I revealed my favorite bagel. Isn't it? Is stream lagging? 21 minutes? All right, not bad. We're making the frosting in the process of this, okay? Cream cheese butter. Let's see. 18 table. This is the thing that confused the. I wouldn't have to, you know, do some other crazy stuff later on. There we go. Doing the work ahead of time. And my house is very hot right now. I just got I had a broken heater for like 2 weeks and I didn't even realize it till like this past week when it got really cold. And then I got my heater fixed literally tonight. It's been broken as long as it's been cold in Illinois. And I just got it fixed. The lag is real? Shit. The lag is real? Damn, the lag is real. Damn, hold in there. Hang through the lag. Hang through the lag, chatter. Fault for the lag. I'm just kidding. It's not. But it was funny that you said the lag is real. It's Charlie Kirk, man. For assessment. Ooh, what was that? Was that another stick of butter? I didn't even know I had that. Okay. Okay. Hang in there, then it lags. Mother effer. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, I gotta put a lid on this. I like getting shit out of my way. You know what I mean? That way it's like less stuff to look at here. All right, boom. All right. And now I got this out of my way. I got this out of my way. It's back. It should be back. All right, we got 6 people in here. We're still carrying the flame. The signal's hanging in there. All right, so we did the butter. We did the cream cheese. Confectioner's sugar. That's what I need to put in here. So we need 3 cups of the confectioner's sugar. Okay? 3 cups. Which is good because I bought a bunch of it. You're drunk, you're here. I haven't seen him here in a few chats. Or a few streams. He'll show up here and there. Well, I don't know why I'm forgetting his name right now. I shouldn't. As soon as I see the username, I know it. Maybe it's because I haven't. Unironically, I'm forgetting, and he hasn't been here because I haven't been streaming much. Maybe that's why. I'm starting to feel a lot better lately. I don't know what happened. When the weather gets bad here in Illinois and gets all like hazy, I start feeling. I don't know if anyone relates to that or not, but that's how it goes in the land. In the land of Max, that's how things go. It's maybe a normal response if you're a Midwesterner dealing with cold. Sift the powdered sugar by a sifter? I don't. Ooh, that would have been a good look. I don't. Please don't kill me for that one, Blender. Please. All right. I'm feeling a lot of right now. I'm feeling a lot of pressure because we have the master baker of them all screwed something up. Makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. Maybe a bit lumpier. Give me that lumpy frosting. Give me that lumpy lump frosting. All right. All right, I'm gonna slowly do this. I'm gonna slowly add it in. So we're gonna blend this. We're gonna get blending. You do 2 more cups of this. Ah! It went everywhere. Now I think this is where you gotta get creative with it, you know? You gotta shut off. You can probably see the mixer a little bit. It like traps the stuff right in the middle. And then you gotta kind of scoop the edges. That's the only downside to these KitchenAids I've noticed. I fight the AI. Ooh. Okay. That's tasting pretty good so far. Okay. And now, the last cup. Of confectioner's sugar. My mom always taught me this trick to pour this stuff over the bowl. That way it doesn't go haywire and doesn't get everywhere else. All right, there we go. The confectioner's sugar is done. All right, boom. Ooh, we got a bunch of frosting right here. Put that back in. All right. Cover the blender before you start it again? What do you mean cover it? Cover the blender, what? I'll just go slow. I'll go slow so it doesn't go everywhere. I don't have a cover for the blender. What's up? Also, how you doing, Jay? Good to see you in here. Bam. All right. I think my slow method's working. There it is. And now ultra speed. I recommend chatters can help you learn, you know? Chatters aren't always a bad thing. Chatters help you learn stuff. Chatters have a bad reputation online, I think. I want to fight for chatters' rights. That's what I'm here. I'm going to fight against the ICE operations and fight for chatters' rights. I hate that. Fight for our right to yap. I'm gonna fight for all rights to die. All right, here we go. Now, here's what we have. It feels weird not having like music in the background, if you catch my drift. It says 0 drop frames on mine, which is so funny. I don't even know why this is lagging. I think it's just straight up the internet sucks dog water, so. Blend in vanilla. Oh, yeah, where did the vanilla go? Okay. 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. I need my teaspoons, though. All right, vanilla. I wonder how much of a difference this vanilla... Dude, why was this so easy to make? What the fuck? This is... No. What the fuck? That's illegal. Carrot cake should not be this easy to make. No, I'm going to fight against the carrot cake recipe. This is not okay how easy this was to make. I literally thought this was hard as hell to make. I think because I saw my mom mess up. What did she mess up on it when she made it? Oh, she forgot the baking powder, I think. And then she had to remake it and then did it again and then forgot to put butter in the cream cheese frosting or something. Ay, bordidio. Just kidding, I'm not gonna sing that shit. No voy a votar a Donald Trump. We are Charlie Kirk. We'll carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel. We'll honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk. I feel bad for people listening now. God damn, these KitchenAids are nice. Holy hell. Llevamos a me. We'll fight for the gospel. Dude, it's fucked up. It's fucked up what vanilla does. It actually just gave that frosting a lot more flavor. Okay, I'm glad I checked on these cakes. Maybe Chatters can help me. Chatters, is this burnt or is this good? It looks good. No, I think it's good. That's funny that it paused on. It comes out clean. Okay, it came out clean. Start a poll. Did Max just show ass on main? All right, chatters. There's a new poll. There's a new poll. You have to reveal the truth. Yeah. All right, bam. A little bit of cleanup. People do anything. Wow, we gotta know. We gotta know. Wow. All right, who's gonna debate? Who hit the no? We're gonna have a little debate here. We're gonna have a little debate in the interim over this. Apparently, this is up for debate. We need to find out who the no is. Maybe I have a protector in chat, someone that is defending my butt's rights for being on camera. See, you guys got my OF content. You got my secret OF content I've been hiding. Sorry. I know, free. That's some true socialism right there, baby. See, socialists. Me. Take that clip and milk it. Sure, just ass on main, not clickbait. Socialism is when ass is on main. So, my shirt was like tucked in too, I think. Nerd and losing viewers. Fuck. All right, no more losing viewers. It's not what this year's for. Now, this is the hard part. This is the hard part. What it says to do, I don't think I can do. So I think I'm just gonna stack these ones. I think I am just gonna stack. I don't know what to do here. This is so tricky. Chat, help me out. I'm gonna need chatters to help me out on this big time. So I don't know what to do here in this circumstance. Maybe Blender or Jay or someone knows. This is a tricky circumstance I'm in here. I'm loosening it from the edges. Okay. All right, I need to do that on this one. Separate it from the edges. How do I kind of just... Uh-oh. Maybe I'll let it cool down a bit. Maybe I'll let it cool down. Maybe that's the move. Now maybe I gotta wait till it's cooled. Cause I gotta let this one go. That one was bottom shelf, so it maybe this baby was oiled up. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, I'll let it cool. I'll let it cool a little bit. The thing that I can't do, okay, listen. I actually bought my mom a tool to make this cake. I didn't buy one for myself. Yeah, no frosting till it's cool. Good looks. I'm glad you said that. Thank you. Finish the last layer. Maybe you guys like this. Maybe I will do this more. It seems like people are enjoying this stream. Maybe I will bake stuff more in the future. Okay, spread layer of frosting in the batter. How much I'm sticking my fingers in the... And I need to wash. And I hate that I'm ruining my fast, but fuck it. Okay. Place the bottom layer. Spread the layer. It's definitely not the camera. This little thing where you just sliver the cake. It goes boop, boop, and it just slivers it into two. I don't have that. But this recipe wants me to basically, let's see, spread the layer of frosting, finish with the last layer. So it wants me to split all of these in half so that there is 6 layers. I'm a little scared that it's not thick enough to do that. You know what I mean? So I might just stack these 3 and make it like 3 thick layers. You couldn't have 3 mini cakes. I keep cutting out at crucial moments. Sag. I hate that. I literally have, I do not understand. I genuinely, even as someone who's like a tech nerd, I would have to hire somebody to come here and figure out why there's a lag on this. That'd be the only way I could figure that out, because right now I'm doing everything the same as I usually do. You know what I mean? It's the same server. You know what? This computer does have a all right, I'm gonna have to check. Not the cake, not different, but I'll take it. Get a hotspot. I don't have I don't have access to a hotspot anymore. Change phone services, and this phone service doesn't have a hotspot. So I'm hotspotless. This company does not have hotspots. All right. We still got everyone hanging in there. We got the cakes. This is like the crucial part. This is going to be like the ending of it. The frosting. But I need Chatter's help. Chatter's help. Chatters, help me out. Okay. Help me out here. Do I put these like in the fridge and let them cool off by means of that? I'm a little confused with what to do right now. Do I put it in the fridge to let it cool that way? Or just let it naturally cool? And I also don't know how to cut these in half. But that's not an interesting stream. Natural cool is best. Fuck. We gotta give it the fan. Then it'll cool even faster if I do that, right? This whole situation. Something that's hard to make, but good. That's the real game I need to get on. Fuck. Anybody else? Look at this. Does anybody else just do this? I do it with cookie dough. I can't not lick the frickin' blender thing. You know what I mean? This frosting is so damn tasty. The funny thing is anybody can make this frosting in like 10 seconds from their house. This recipe should not be this easy. I need a difficult recipe that's more interesting. All right, there we go. You know what I need to do? This is what I was thinking about today. I bought TikTok. I saw that this girl was making all these TikToks of her matching with people on Hinge, and then that were firefighters. I don't know why I do that, and had to like specifically seek this style of person out on there. I don't know, but that was her tick. That was all. She was like, we match on Hinge, and this firefighter, and I don't know if it was like, I think she was trading. Oh, that was another thing she did. She went to people's doors and then traded goods with people she matched with on Hinge. I was like, you know, put some dangerous shit in your food. Literally have to like throw the food out. They can't eat it because they don't know what they're gonna put in the food to kill the influencer, you know? It's unfortunate because some of these fans will literally like bake goods and send it to them. They can't eat it. I'm cutting out every sentence. No. All right, I think. All right. All right, there we go. We're loosened up from the bottom on all of them. Max is a lib. Mad libs. Max, how about more like Max libs? Max Mad libs. All right. Thank you guys for hanging in here with this glitchy ass fucking internet. My upload speeds and everything are good. I genuinely might tomorrow look this up and hire somebody to come figure this out. It's beyond my own understanding of why this is glitching. And I'm a tech nerd and it sucks. I can't. God damn it! Frosting is so good. I do not eat like sweet food like this very often. So whenever I do, it's like extra good to me, and I hate how extra good it is. She knows about my other channel, but not this channel. So she won't even see this. So it will be a surprise. Chatters. I think we're gonna have to do it this way. I think these will be the layers, look. I think these will have to be the layers, like thick layers like this, because I don't think I can sliver that in half. Right? Can I sliver that in half? Boom. All right, we got a good job from Blender in chat. Let's go. All right, now, this is cake on stream, but this is the one thing I'm admittingly. This might have to be my plate. You know? All right. Just say about the frosting. I want Blender's opinion too. I got one opinion. I want a second opinion. Blender approve. I'm just gonna do boom, boom. The 6. That's not it, bro. Just these layers. Just these layers. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So now, you don't know what I'm saying half the time? Fuck. Internet sucks. Internet sucks a mundo. Totally sucks a mundo. All right. Now, flour's gonna go up there. Baking soda, salt, and sugar goes back up in here. And cinnamon. I just knocked my oregano down. All right, boom. And I can put this bad boy away. Get a knife out, a knife out, and just throw the frosting on. Frosting time, baby. It's cooled enough. I think it's cooled enough. All right, this is like the glue. This is like what sticks it together, right? Bingo. Lag. Did I do something wrong? Should I have not put the frosting here? I don't like that once I started applying the frosting, you said that. That makes me really nervous. I just kind of started doing what I remember seeing my mom doing in this moment. And that's scary that you said that in that moment. Oh, I'm lagging. Okay. Okay. There's one layer. This looks really good so far. I'm actually really impressed with myself. I don't like saying that ever, and I never even say that about my own things, but in this case I am. No, the cake cooled off. It definitely cooled off. I checked that. I touched it. It's this one that... And then I think, should I refrigerate it before try it, or do I refrigerate it then try it tomorrow? I need help. Everyone in chat is getting a slice. Yeah, I'm gonna ship this. I'm gonna ship this to everybody's house. I need to be better at that. That's actually something I'm not good at. Like I privately make food a lot. And because I'm the only one living here, there's always extra stuff. And I know there's people out there that will make stuff and literally give it to other people because I've seen it done before. I'm not good with that kind of thing. I just end up eating the next part of it the next day or whatever, you know? Yeah, you do. You do. You're one of those people. I have a few other friends that I actually kind of am doing this. I'm giving some of this to my mom tomorrow. She doesn't even know I'm making this right now, but tomorrow I'm going to surprise her with it. So, I think her and I have been munching on cake lately, which her and I usually try to stay eating healthy because we both are active people. This one's a little warm. I'm swinging it around so that it cools off. All right, cool off. Whoop. I don't want to drop it. Twirl it. Whoop, 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 whoop. We might have to make more frost. All right, boom. There we go. Italian hands, baby. All right. Now, I'm gonna have to figure this out. This is gonna be the tricky part, is like frosting the whole damn thing. You know? Like frosting the side of it. Look at this, look. Maximiliano. I almost had an Italian client today. All right, I think Blender was definitely correct. It's definitely melting a tiny bit, but it's not like ruining the cake by any metric right now. Okay, I have to make more frosting. I don't know how to smoothen this out either. That's another thing I'm struggling with right now, is smoothing it out. All right. More frosting is gonna go down. Maybe if I didn't eat all of it, maybe I would have been in better shape. Just kidding, I don't think I ate all of it. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna have to make more frosting. This sucks. I didn't want to have to make more frosting, but. Cover the blender with a towel. We'll see, maybe I'll go slow blend mode. Dude, this is nuking my stream. All right. Oh, I can't. Shit. I forgot. I can't make more frosting right now. I forgot. Wait. Pause. Hold on. I have like a tiny bit of butter right here. I have like these two things of butter. I have that little remainder left of cream cheese. I'd have to go run to the store and get cream cheese unless this place next to me has it, but I don't think they do. Hold on. All right, now I think I'm screwed. I'll try for like 10 seconds, melting that a little bit. Shoot. Yeah, I don't think I can make more frosting. I'm gonna work with what I have though. I'm gonna try to make just a little bitsy more with what's left to work with. All right, vanilla and just a little bit of the confectioner sugar. We will see what this does, okay? For this, but we're in desperate times right now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. All right, boom. And plug into the wall. Oh. I hope this works. God damn it. God bless it. All right. No. I eyeballed it pretty good. There we go. Yeah, it made a decent amount more frosting. All right, made do with our supplies here. This is very bread knife-esque, but I am not good at spreading frosting. That is not in my powerhouse. That is not my strong suit. So don't laugh at me. For my horrible cream cheese spreading skill. Oh, there's 4 of you in here. What's up, everybody? I didn't know who was... And the more I watch streams, the more I find myself doing that. Like whether it's like a task you're doing, or whether it's like you're watching from work, or whether it's like you're like ADHDing and there's like something else going on that you're like, ooh, let me tap into this real quick. Let me tap back, and you're like kind of like tapping back and forth between stuff. I do that a lot when I watch streams. And I actually understand politics, but I'm starting to realize that's probably not the best thing to say. I should just tell them I watch like variety streams. It sounds like I watch like a right-wing shithead when I say that. All right, here we go. I'm an Asmold watcher. Probably makes me sound like an Asmold watcher. Oh God, this is getting messy. I am cleaning up the sides. We live in a society. All right. What was that from? We live in a society. Was that like the Joker or something? plate, this won't look so bad. Right? Right? Nice people ratings, all right? Want real ratings. If I get a nice person rating, I'm gonna sniff it out and I'm gonna tell you no. Someone is real. All right, bam. Do I have a rubber spatula? No. Oh yeah, I do actually. I lied. All right, chat. We did it. We did it. Just the right amount of frickin'. Here it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Maybe this part could use more frosting. What will a rubber spatula do? I don't know why that threw my rhythm off here. What will a... Now I feel like I'm missing out on something. Because I heard rubber spatula. Oh, get everything out of the bowl. Some heaps of frosting left. Heaps. When I had my Australian friends over, they said heaps a lot. They like that word in Aussie. Heaps. We have heaps of cash. Heaps. That's like a huge word in Aussie. If you're not saying heaps and you're in Australia, you're not one of them. That's if I ever go back to Australia one day. Heaps good, bro. It might be like a word you use if you're in like a certain neck of the woods in Australia. Like the certain neck of the woods that my friends are in. Everything is in heaps. It's a funny word. Heaps. Sounds like a word that was just taken straight out of a video game. Like a made-up word from a video game that was then brought into real life. I think that's what makes me laugh about that word. Heaps good, bro. Heaps. Oh. I almost didn't want to touch it. But I tapped the glass and I touched it. All right, you know what? That, I think, will do it. All right, spatula. All right, boom. Of like items, like heaps of groceries. But then I heard it used in heaps of money, and I was like, oh. It's used to talk about wealth. Wealth disparity is talked about in heaps. That looks a ton better. All right, do I try it? Chat. Yeah, we use weird, trust me, we have weird words we have here. I'm not saying I have anything against heaps. I think it's common usage in Aussie, you know? That's like your ticket to Aussie. You have to use that word when you go out there. All right, now, what do we think? Could use like a new plate, kind of, but we did it. First baking stream. Laggy as fuck. It might even be the last because of the lag. I hope not. I literally would have to hire somebody to come here and fix the lag for me to do another baking stream, because I genuinely don't know. All right. Now, I'm using my Osmo Pocket right now. I don't think it's the camera though. Maybe I need to send the signal from my computer. So use my computer as the RTMP server instead of this laptop. But I'm also streaming from a laptop normally too. I'm not doing anything different. The only difference something to an additional camera that I run a wire to down here. I don't fucking know. I'd have to do some like wicked thing. Maybe Discord call myself? I don't know. Like Discord call myself and then do, but last time that was effing too, the first time I did that. Do I bring this whole thing to her tomorrow? Oh, I know the lag is bad. You know, I don't need to like show myself. I know it's bad. That's why I reset stream like 10 million times. In plastic, maybe I'll just tinfoil this. Do I put tinfoil on this? I don't even know where to try it right now. Over before putting in fridge if possible? What do you mean? Over before putting in fridge? I really don't know what that means. Over before putting in fridge. Not sure. Oh, cover before putting in fridge. What will covering it do? I need like a reason. Should have a nice little spot to slide it right here. There goes the whole cake falling out of the fridge. Non-jig. All right, end of the stream. End of the stream. We gotta hit one of these Waterloos, all right? I want grape. I had lemon earlier today. All right, here we go. At the end of stream today. Cheers. All right, adios. I think that's it for me. I baked the whole cake on stream. I can't believe I did that. That's kind of crazy. First time baking. I have kind of a whole production set up here too. It's kind of funny. I've got my camera, I've got my light, I've got my computer. It's like in the middle of my kitchen. This was fun. If I can do it again without a lag, I will. I just need to figure out the goddamn lag. Appreciate you guys hanging in here. Violet, Blender, Jay. Justin peeked in a time or two. Assman Gold. Fun time. We got breakup. There's a lot of bad going on in America right now. Not to say there isn't bad in other places in the world, but a lot of bad going on across the world. It gets hard to sit there and consume that shit and I don't know. It gets hard to like sit there and consume and consume and consume. I think I just hit a breaking point. I'm like, I need to do something that's fun, that has nothing to do with all the bad happening in the world. And there might be something I'm attending tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna wake up early and see if I can go to it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my very best. I saw an invite to something the other day, or a friend invited me to this thing that I think happens on Fridays. So I'm gonna try to go to it in the morning. Shall see. That's right. That's right. It's woke white boy winter in these climates. I should like check before I go to sleep, see what's going on. Literally, a friend mentioned it to me in real life the other day. And I was like, that sounds cool, I'll go. I didn't even look. I should look. I have no idea where it's at. It could be right by my house for all I know. Could be like an hour away from my house for all I know. I don't fucking know. I know nothing. I'm gonna check. But whatever it is, it's a fight against ICE. So, fuck ICE. I'm gonna do what I can to fight against ICE. It's disgusting. I hate ICE agents. I hate that's even a thing that human beings deal with. It's gross. It's bad. It's woke by winter. Doing the thing. Alright. That's it. I think I'm going to end stream there. I'm going to end it. That's enough of woke. God damn it. Get ICE was in your city. God damn it. This is why I want to fight against those fuckers. None of them deserve to live, to be honest, but they do not deserve a place in this planet. But alas, they're on their feet and they're doing their little icy boy thing. Have you noticed none of the ICE officers are women? At least that I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a really bad take. Maybe that's like an awful take. But I've only seen ICE officers that are men. Overwhelming, if there are women that are ICE, the overwhelming ICE population is men. Classic. Classic. Alright. Is it all men? Is ICE just a men's group? I think it is. It's a men's terrorist group. ICE is terrorist. ICE out. ICE out, baby. I will fight against ICE if I can. It's all Proud Boys. It's men. Fuck, dude. No wonder there's a broad distaste for men across the globe. No wonder. Chinga amiga. Alright, chatters. I'm going to call it there. You guys have a good night. Fuck ice. And if you have any other recommendations of what to make in a future baking stream, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I want to see recipes. Blender has sent a couple recipes in my Discord. At least, I think. I've made one of them in real life before. Another one I think I started to make one time and then fucked it up, so I have to start all over again on that one. I think there's 2 you sent, potentially. I think one was a cookie, one was a pie. I think it was the cookie one I screwed up. So, anyhow, any Hoosier. Great job baking. Thank you. My dishes out. I gotta get this shit done quick and go to bed and go do something nice for someone. All right, peace.